Have you ever stood in front of a mirror and seen a monster? Not on the outside, but deep within your soul. Today, there is one who does not look at you with judgment, but with eyes full of love. A young man walks into an abandoned monastery, where the last light of dusk filters through broken stained glass. He didn't come to pray. He came to run away from himself. In his heart, desire roars like a hungry beast. He avoids the dusty old mirror. Once it reflected his face, but now it only shows his shame. A gentle voice echoes through the silence. Why are you hiding from me? Suddenly, the mirror glows, reflecting the image of a man in a white robe, tall, with a kind face and eyes filled with compassion. That is God. He steps out from the mirror, reaches out his hand, and speaks in a warm, steady voice. You've carried this shame for too long. Trembling, the young man reaches out to touch him, and in that moment, the world around them shifts into a dark, mist-covered forest filled with whispers. Visions float around him, eyes, hands, smiles, all memories of past temptations. A massive black beast steps out from the shadows, its eyes burning red. It whispers, "I am you, the part you've always hidden." The man steps back, trembling, but then he shouts, "No, you are not me." The beast smirks and vanishes, leaving behind a shattered mirror in the middle of the forest. God walks closer, kneels beside him. He does not scold. He simply places his hand on the man's shoulder and says, "Darkness is not to be feared. It is what has not yet been brought into the light." He stands and light begins to radiate from his body, flooding the forest. Desire, when brought into the light, loses its power. God touches the man's forehead. A warm light rushes into his heart. And just then, the beast returns, but no longer a monster, now a small, gentle creature. The man looks at it, and for the first time, he doesn't fear it. He feels compassion. He embraces it. God smiles. "You have seen it through my eyes." His light continues to spread, covering every leaf, every branch. The forest shines like heaven. The mirror reappears, this time pure and radiant. The man walks closer. In the reflection, he sees himself smiling, not with pride, but with peace. God nods and points toward the mirror. The man steps through, returning to the monastery. Morning sunlight pours through a broken window, shining directly onto the cross. The mirror is now whole. On its surface, the words appear, "You are not your shame." The man kneels, this time, not in sorrow, but in gratitude. God stands behind him, silent, placing his hand gently on the man's shoulder, a silent blessing. Desire is not a monster. It is simply a part of you that hasn't been healed. And God does not hate your darkness. He longs to shine his light upon it. Like and follow, so that God's peace may always be upon you.